Celebrating freedom this morning. That's what today's all about, and there are events happening around the valley to help you do just that.
Our own Nohelani Graff is live for us in the East Valley in Mesa this morning with a preview of a party happening there tonight. And Nohe, this is very key here. They have indoor and outdoor activities, right?
Exactly, Megan and Nick, and that's why I wanted to start indoors so that maybe this is how you want to start your afternoon. You'll come in the convention center in Mesa, walk through the Hall of Flags, and start with the Fallen Soldier Memorial. Really stunning display to remind you first of why we are getting to celebrate today. And here to talk a little bit more about the other offerings this morning, Kevin Christopher with the City of Mesa. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. So Kevin, tell me a little bit about what we're looking at in here.
So this is the Fallen Soldiers Memorial. We have 118 photos of people who died in the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. It also tells their stories and how they had passed away.
Right.
We've had this every year since we began the Arizona Celebration of Freedom in 2010, with the exception of the 2 years during the pandemic when we were scaled back to just a fireworks show. This is one of the more popular attractions of our event because we're more than just a fireworks show. We want to talk about freedom and independence and patriotism, and this is a very, very important and a very moving part of the story.
It really is. I mean, walking around, all of us this morning have taken some time to read the cards. Of course, you will see Pat Tillman's name in here, but you'll also see, over 100 other soldiers local who gave their lives in this effort. So it is a great reminder. Also, though, we can't ignore the fact that it's also a way to stay cool, because we are talking about, really hot temperatures once again and that excessive heat warning. So what are some of the other preps that you guys have done so that people can stay cool while they enjoy?
Well, if you're outside, we've got a lot of misters and a lot of fans. In fact, we've got a food court that really is going to be cooled by both fans and misters, so you can enjoy your food out there with that. You can come inside. We've got not only the Fallen Soldiers Memorial, we've got the Let Freedom Ring laser show. We've got 3 20-minute laser shows. We've got a display of the Hall of Flags with all the state flags. We've got crafts going on from the Arizona Museum of Natural History and the Idea Museum. So there's a lot of ways you can stay out of the heat. Now, if you're also outside, we've got shade over by the main stage. So once the sun goes down, there is some shade there. It's really not as bad as some people might think.
And the laser show looks, just seeing the photos from last time, looks really cool in other ways as well. Outside, of course, then you've got stages, you've got concerts, you've got stunt shows. So give me kind of the overview of the time. And of course, we want to say this is all free, by the way. So when you hear all of this, all free. So what time and what else will we see out there?
6 to 10 o'clock, Mesa Convention Center in the Mesa Amphitheater. We're going to have the Revolutionary War reenactments. We have classic cars. We always do something new, so this year it's the Freedom Farm. So we've got a couple of giant tractors outside you're going to see here coming up a little later this morning on that. So we've got that going on. We've got live music on the stage. And, of course, it all ends with the fireworks show at 9:30.
At 9:30. Okay. And as the mom of a toddler, I know those tractors are going to be a huge hit with the kiddos out there, and the Idea Museum stuff indoors as well. So a lot to bounce between, which is wonderful. And as Kevin mentioned, we will show you the Freedom Farm a little bit later this morning. So, again, it all starts at 6 this evening. And Nick and Megan, there's even a naturalization ceremony that happens at 5 before that. So freshly minted Americans will be joining you in the party as well.
Oh, I love that. How beautiful is that? What a nice way to kind of put the cherry on top and welcome some new citizens. Great stuff, Nohe.